Hey guys, welcome back to Saturday Morning Shenanigans. Today I'm going to show you how to fix a stuck key in the ignition cylinder the wrong way. The correct way to fix this would be to buy an entire new ignition assembly here, but I'm going to show you a different way. And essentially, you've got to pull this entire piece out, which if you drill this hole right here, it interfaces with this hole. Drill this out. There's a small roll pin in there that you can pull out, and then this will come out and you have access to everything you need from there. To pull out that roll pin, I just made the hole a little bit bigger and actually just used a drywall screw. Screwed it in a little ways and was able to pull it out with the pliers. I did destroy the roll pin in the process, but I will find something to take its place, whether it be just a shorter screw that will thread into that aluminum or a different roll pin if I can find one, but it's the least of my worries right now. Okay, once the ignition cylinder is out, you're going to drive out this roll pin from right there. One way you can do that is turn the key to gain access to that hole. You're going to remove this plastic clip up top and just try to be organized with everything you're doing here. You don't want to lose all the little bits and pieces in here. Okay, what you're going to do is hold this cylinder down here, pull the key in and out, and find what is making it bind up. You should be able to pull the cylinder out like this and keep the key in there so the tumblers don't come flying out. And what we're going to do is pull the key out very slowly, and hopefully these don't try to shoot out. You see how they're going into different positions? Just go slow and hopefully they don't shoot out of here. Okay, I found 2 pins that are binding up, and I'm just going to pull them out. This cylinder will be about 20% less secure, but I really don't care. It's a 2005 CRV with 299,000 miles on it. I don't think anyone's going to steal it. If they do, they're not going to be picking this cylinder. They're probably going to break it and pull it out. So one thing that I've noticed after pulling those out is I've got a couple pins that are sitting a little bit high, and they're catching on those grooves in there. You can kind of see where there's some marks on this side in there. So what I'm going to do is take one of these pins and file off those sharp edges on top. Okay, we're going to take off the top edges here, and essentially what I'm going to be doing is taking this off and rounding it out and rounding this one out. You can be very careful to leave this top alone. You need this height to stay the same, otherwise the key won't follow an interface on this piece the way it's supposed to. As the key goes through, this thing will kind of jump up and down until it aligns with the cylinder up top. And what was happening is this was just a little high, so it kind of looked like this, like that. So if I round these off, less secure, yes, but it's going to be cheaper than buying an entire new cylinder. Okay, when you're done filing off those corners, everything should be nice and flat. And if it's not nice and flat, it should have round edges to give it a little ramp as it goes through these little channels here. You can see there are witness marks where it had been scraping before. So what you want to do is throw the key in here and just make sure it turns freely and doesn't have any catches when you go forward or backwards. Okay, this is reassembled. The key goes in and out easily. It turns easily. It doesn't catch anymore. So I think it's fixed. Also, I did re-lubricate everything, so it should be nice and smooth. One thing you want to note is when you pulled it out, which orientation was this guy in, and make sure that you have your key in position 1 or 2 or however you pulled it out of there. Okay, I got the ignition cylinder back in. The roll pin is back in. I was able to reuse it. I might throw a little super glue or something just to make sure it doesn't try to wiggle out. Anyway, this is what it wasn't able to do before. There are a couple less clicks, but everything seems to be fine. Thanks for watching.